Hello and welcome to the Dead Unicorn, the tabletop role-playing game club. My name is Corey. Today we're playing Legend of the Five Rings Shadow Empire, and I have the sniffles, and I'm not feeling real great. Now, I wish I was feeling better, guys. I might cough. I might hork a lug, but I'll try not to do that into the mic. I burped earlier into the mic for all of my friends to hear. I'm sure they really appreciate my my gifts.
Well, you can always mute your own mic temporarily, like I usually do.
I thought the timing of that belch was perfect because I was actually adjusting the bass level on my speaker, and it gave me a good thing to compare off of.
I'm full of wonderful sounds today. Let's just say that. I would like to introduce all of my wonderful friends here: James, Tarek, Matt, Sasha, the girls, Sasha and my wife, whose name
obviously we're not important enough to have names.
Her name is crystal clear to me. Crystal over there is
Pepsi Max or Pepsi Clear.
Is really looking beautiful. She doesn't care that I messed up that small thing. She is nonplussed. Okay. We are going to have a look at our poll. How does that sound? So every week we do a Dead Unicorn poll to see which character gets the karmic favor, which character needs a little help. We've been off for 2 weeks because of different reasons.
Being on vacation for 1 week, VTT issues
VTT issues. We had technical issues 1 week. But hey, Sasha Narin, you get the prize.
And this is what I get for you forgetting my name.
It really is a karmic favor.
I'm woman blind today.
Man, I hope that.
I'm gonna find some way to hold that against you later, but I gotta get creative with it. I have to stew on it a little bit. I'm sure it'll come back at some point.
Okay, so who has a really messed up and weird YouTube algorithm? I know I do, and I will get like weird Power Ranger lore video all the time.
I had a Zoids lore video pop up yesterday for me.
Zoids, my God, no!
And I watched it.
Very niche. I'm not surprised. You got to be a real Toonami fan to know Zoids.
I don't know about Zoids, but my TikTok algorithm keeps giving me misinformation about somebody being dead. Some very famous person who I shall not name.
We all want it to happen. We wish, but it's not true.
Yeah, it goes 2 days without actually committing any crimes, and we think he's dead.
Yeah, you're right. Cross your fingers. One can only hope.
I mean, when your ankle looks like a mushroom top, you're gonna there's gonna be some speculation. Anyways, my introductory question for everyone as you introduce your character is, if your character was a Power Ranger, what color would they be? I'm gonna go by the most clever answer here. Yeah. And of course we're starting with Sasha, because she won the poll.
Yep, there went Matt again.
Well, I will say that the only Power Rangers content that I have ever consumed is probably super niche. There was, and it should have made a lot of sense to me that I ended up a giant like RPG nerd after this. My favorite Power Rangers was the one with like all the fantasy crap in it. They had like fairies and like it was like fantasy, like potions and magic.
Ranger, Mystic Force.
Maybe. I think maybe that was it. And I watched that show religiously, and never got renewed after like one season, and I was heartbroken.
They don't
because I tried watching
so
the other shows, and I hated them. I was just like...
So here's the thing. Each season of Power Rangers is radically different from the previous season. That's how it works, is you get one season, and that's how those shows work.
It's not enough. It's not enough. But that is my exposure to Power Rangers. And despite me having cosplayed as the Pink Power Ranger when I was like 12 for Halloween once, I think Naren would be the Red Power Ranger. She's kind of the like forward face of the group, kind of the like leader, at least forwardly and outwardly to other people.
Very stoic.
Yeah, very stoic. Like will make the difficult choices and will also face the consequences for the whole party if need be.
Give me a Gulwit Mr. Ranger. No,
what?
You don't have to.
I didn't hear what you said.
I was like, give me a Gulwit Mr. Ranger.
I don't know what you're saying. I hear your mouth is moving and I hear gibberish because I can't decipher the words that are coming out. What are you saying?
So the Power Rangers of Mystic Force, when they morph, they would say the magic words for their morph. And their magic words were Gulwit Misto Ranger.
Really? Corey, in my defense, I haven't watched this shit in like 10 years. I don't even know.
I haven't either, but
I don't even remember this.
Anyways, thanks for that. You can pick the next person to go. And that actually introduced your character too.
Yep. I'll pick Tarek. Put him on the spot.
Matt should be back soon. He said power just came back for him.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm the most likely to be racially profiled.
Oh God.
I will choose the Black Ranger.
But Kuranagi's Asian like the rest of us.
Perfect description for my character, who is Shishiro Kuranagi, who is also the only one who stands out because she is shadow tainted, so black as the soul, as the color of her soul.
Oh, okay. Fair.
That's not how the Black Ranger works, but okay.
It doesn't matter how the Black Ranger works; it's how Kuranagi's character works.
Right.
She becomes the Black Ranger, and also she's super intelligent, and she only has 4 fingers on one hand, so that all comes together.
Actually,
Kuranagi's definitely the wild card, and that's what Black is supposed to be, right? They're the most unpredictable.
The Black Ranger does have the old Mighty Morphing one has 4 fingers on one hand. Is that
4 fingers? That's the reference. And he was also the very smart one. He was also a very smart one in the group. Both in the
Blue
show,
Ranger. In the first
Blue
one,
Ranger was the smartest one, but the Black Ranger was also intelligent, and
you are correct.
He both in and out of the show. The actor who played the Black Ranger is also an incredibly intelligent guy.
All right, Jay, Tarek, who's next?
I will go ahead and pick James. Go next.
All right.
I was expecting you to try to pick Matt because he wasn't here.
I was going to, but then I realized he still wasn't here because I saw his message saying, "Oh, I'm back, launching again," and I was like, "Ha."
He's got to wake his computer up again, go through the whole boot up sequence, all of that, and then get in here. I play Ide Youngso, the smallest member of our group, and generally speaking, backup for anything anybody else wants to do. He's, as far as which ranger he would be, I really only remember the first one and a little bit of the Dino one. And so I'm going to actually say, because of if Youngso disappeared, the rest of the group would probably still be able to manage to keep right on going. So based on that, White Ranger. Because the White Ranger...
White Power Ranger?
Yeah, he was added and wasn't really necessary, but he's still kind of a badass.
He got a flute.
Mm-hmm. Also the musician of the original Rangers.
Oh, yeah, He does? No. You're thinking of the Green Ranger.
That's the same dude. But when he was a green, he kind of was also an opponent.
All right, Crystal's last.
Yep, until Matt finishes up and gets in here. And yes, we got the waiter timing in play. Yay!
You're muted too, just so you know.
Oh, hold on, Crystal. There you go.
I'm actually kind of going in the same direction as James here. I was gonna say I'm gonna be the Gold Ranger, because then I don't have to show up for every fight. I can just, like, pop in whenever you need me.
You want to be the MacGuffin Ranger.
Moshi Sora doesn't like to fight. She's like, I don't want to hurt people.
But if we go by the first group of Power Rangers, I would say that Sora's the pink one because that's the one everybody wanted.
Rude. That's because Pink was the only fucking woman in the group, and almost any of them.
Yellow Ranger is also a woman.
Hold on, guys. When we talk about women Rangers, the original, of course, was pink. It was yellow was male in Japan. It became a female for over here. I don't like man and female. A woman in American Power Rangers, but in different types of Power Rangers, different seasons, different kinds, they have been the White Ranger. They have been the Blue Ranger. They have been the Yellow Ranger, and they have been the Red Ranger. So, please, women can be whatever damn ranger they want to be. Thank you.
Except apparently black. Because that's the one color you didn't mention amongst them.
Yeah.
There's so many colors, though.
Breaking boundaries.
So,
well, let's not say that the Power Rangers were great about making women other than pink for a very long time, because they were really bad about that.
They kind of were. Here's the thing: there is no male Pink Ranger.
Yeah, that's part of the issue.
Surprise!
Was there ever a purple ranger?
Yes.
There's been purple. There's been orange.
In
very
Power
short-lived,
Rangers,
unfortunately.
In the cat one, where they're all cat themed, there was a Wolf Ranger that was purple.
Ah.
There's a wolf ranger and the cat themed Rangers.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
That was in SPD.
No, not SPD. The cat themed
No?
Rangers. Jungle Force, Jungle Fury.
Oh, okay.
Remember, there was a bunch of. First off, there's a Wolf Ranger. He's purple. But then there's a ton of Spirit Rangers, and they come in all sorts of colors. From Cerulean, there's an Elephant Ranger that's like a foam green.
But Matt's the last one to need to introduce his character. We got all ours done, and the question is also, which color Power Ranger would Doji Daisuke be?
Blue. Same as the crane.
Lazy.
Lazy. All the rest of us went
know.
against.
If
So
I
here's the
have
thing.
to, maybe cyan.
Everybody is describing their character with their color. So that's kind of what I wanted to happen. And a lot of people did that. I thought that was pretty great.
Mm-hmm.
But no, just blue
It's
crane.
like blue because the costume change would be too big of a deal.
More like the misty color of sorts.
Hey,
Like a misty cerulean.
when I was a kid, I thought that I was like, if I just wear the same color every day, they'll give me Power Ranger powers eventually. They have to. That's the rule.
What color did you try to wear every day? Was it red?
Yes.
Of course
that's
he
why
wants
you
to be
weren't
the
in
leader.
Fairies,
I'm
but
ready
I
for-
don't know if you got power.
Back then, I wore a lot of black.
I'm Ray Photon, the Red Ranger. You don't know. Okay. This is what I got here. What am I doing? Is the door open?
Yes.
Is there a cat opening the door?
I don't know. I wasn't there to witness it. I
Slingshot with a wolf.
Mhm.
All
One
right,
of the gifts my mom gave me while I was on vacation.
Fun.
I thought it was a corgi.
Crystal, you got 2
It
points.
does look a little bit like her pup.
Crystal, you got 2 points.
I heard you.
Your logic was a little off. So.
Oh no! I don't understand the Power Rangers.
I don't make the rules. I just give the points. Sasha gets 3 points because it was spot on, perfect. Loved it. James gets 2 points because he doesn't understand how critical his character is to this game. Matt gets 1 point. And Tarek gets 3 points because of all of the elaboration he put into it. He's very, though your shadowness, your icky shadowness that's inside you would make you a sixth ranger.
That's true.
That's how sixth rangers usually work. Is they
Yeah,
That
you could
is
be
very
maybe
true.
like the
A solid point.
What's a sixth ranger? Is that like an extra one that comes in?
like a green ranger,
one
or
that
a
shows
white
up
ranger.
later. Yeah.
The Green Ranger started out as being like a villain to the Rangers, and then comes and joins them.
I
later.
have actually watched a few. I think I've watched a few more of the Power Rangers series other than that one, but I just don't remember them well because I didn't like them except for the magic one. That was the only one I liked.
So if for Mystic Force, the sixth ranger in it was the Solaris Knight.
What color is that?
Gold and blue.
Ooh, two-tone.
And has that wonderful cape that all of the Mystic Force Rangers have. Oh my god, I love their costumes so much. They're so good. I love them.
So, the only Power Rangers, well, it's technically not Power Rangers, that I really watched, like, any of was a few years ago. Corey was watching, what is it, like, Lupin Ranger?
Lupin Ranger versus Pato Ranger.
Pato Ranger.
Uh-huh.
Oh. I was expecting you to say Age of Voltron, which is Power Ranger fan fiction.
And so it's thieves versus police, and there's 2 teams of Power Rangers.
I've also seen a crossover that was from Japan where it was the Kamen Riders and the Sentai
Guys,
Force.
I love your enthusiasm for this topic. It's time for the game.
Fine.
Hey, you're the one
Crystal's
who
like,
opened the
first you
can.
make me talk about Power Rangers, and then you make me stop.
That's exactly right. That's just how it goes. But
I haven't seen
disappointing us,
enough to know
Corey.
the themes.
Just heap on the injustices.
I'm sorry, guys. I apologize. I am going to show everybody the map. This is Sasha's wonderful map that she did a very good job on.
It is beautiful.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it's not wintertime on the map, but it is wintertime in the game. Can't have everything in life.
Well, most maps don't tell you when it's winter.
True enough. We left off with you guys talking to the Tambo daimyo, and she said she was going to have Inagasha come and see you. And you guys went back to the Mia estate. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm looking for my notes in my node. Here it is. Open that up. Good. I need those notes. So you go back there. And at the castle, later on that evening, in Agasha Komaki joins you. And both James and Tarek's character know Agasha Komaki because she is the flautist.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
And
I lost some of my notes about this. I'm so sad. They didn't save. Now I'm depressed.
What didn't save?
My notes about... I religiously take notes every single session. My notes about last session didn't save to the journal entry. And I'm sad about it.
That sucks.
Could it be that there is a different journal?
No, it was the Dragon Lord's house, and
we
they're
did
gone.
we did have technical difficulties. If you remember, we had to go forward and backward from a different build of the VTT.
Oh.
Oh my god. This live stream has been set on private.
Huh?
Nobody's been
What?
watching us. Let me go back to the studio. Let me go back to content. Let me go to live. Let me go to from private and go to public and hit publish. All right, now everybody should be able to see us. Going backwards too. They should be able to see the whole thing from the beginning.
Yay!
Hello, everybody.
You'll finally know about what our
all
Power
you
Ranger
get is
was.
character introduction, and Naurin's the winner of Karmic Favor.
Naren is the winner of the karmic favor. Oh, I hit the wrong. You go back. You go here. All right. So, yes. In my notes here. Agasha Komaki will come and see you.
So the last time we played, we went to see the Dragonfly Lady, and we asked her about the Agasha, and she said that she was hoping we might be able to find the fireworks maker and bring him back safely, right? Am I remembering correctly?
Yep.
Okay. And that is a conflict of interest for us as well. Okay.
Yes.
For me, at least.
So,
I mean, for all of us.
Well,
Agasha
much more so for me, because it's my eerie to turn him over to
Well,
certain
yeah.
people.
Agasha Tomaki is a tall woman that rivals Moshi Sora in height. She has wonderfully, beautifully done braids that loop in on themselves. And she wears a yellow kimono with green accents as befits a dragon.
You got a picture of her?
No. No picture of her. I apologize for that.
Well, still, with that description, those who really know Youngso well enough, he's having a thought behind his eyes of, is it just tall women?
Is it just I assume...
And Kuranagi's looking at Youngso like,
That's getting
Now
nice
you're learning.
learning.
she's not muscular. She's not showing off arms.
Just
I didn't say muscle mommy, I said tall woman.
Mountain we'd like to climb.
He's like,
I guess this is the
Step
point where
on
you try to shoot your shot, saying, "Girl, I would like to climb you like a jungle gym, and see how badly you crash and burn afterwards."
Unfortunately, she might strike me for calling her some gaijin object.
How do
The hell
you
is a
receive
jungle
her?
gym?
How do you receive her?
Didn't we just come to her at the Dragon Lord's house?
No, she's being sent to us at the Mia's, and Kuranagi and myself recognize her because she's part of the musical group
Band.
But we did just go. We're talking about this lady, right? We were the last session we were at. We were talking
No,
to her
not
at the
the
Dragon Lord's
not
house.
her.
I can't-
Not
yeah,
the
yeah,
Tombo
no,
lady.
Sasha's right. You were talking to the Tombo Lord. That's her.
That's her, right? So
Yeah,
that's the
it's-
Tombo
She's
Lord.
now coming. How much time has passed?
So
We just went home.
An
and she's coming.
Agasha is coming to see us.
I'm
not a
speeding
Tombo.
forward. I'm just going to the evening. So we're gonna say like 4 hours have passed.
And is it Tanbo or is there an Agasha coming to
It's
see
the
us?
And
Agasha.
is coming.
Eric's confused me. Okay, so it's not her now; it's someone else. Okay,
It's
sorry,
someone
I was
else.
I was not understanding what was happening. I needed to catch up.
It's Agasha Komaki.
All right, so would it be okay if Daisuke can at least prepare like a sort of formal tea ceremony for everyone to enjoy while we're
That's what I'm
discussing things with
asking.
her?
Well, how are you going to receive her? Does everybody
Definitely
want
going
to do
to prepare a tea ceremony for her.
tea ceremony for her?
Uh-huh.
If
I think
Daisuke wants to
tea
do a
for her
tea
might be
ceremony,
fine, but the full ceremony might be a bit much.
Okay, like something a little more casual, but like still making her feel welcome.
Youngso would like to receive her at high velocity.
Okay. Oh my god.
Luke, at that speed, are you sure you can pull out in time?
Not on me.
That is
Godspeed, Youngso.
Who needs to pull out if I'm planning on keeping her?
Oh.
She's an
whoa.
Agasha. Isn't she like an alchemist? She might, have
My-
something for that.
my dude.
Exactly.
My dude, that was a little too far.
Sorry, a little bit of hindline and thought came out there.
Yeah. Okay. You can just have tea and talk to her.
That sounds good. Tea.
Tea.
We'll also offer her sake if she wants something other than tea.
Tea or sake. So, she sits down and has some tea, and she introduces herself, and she says, I hear that Tanbo Kazuo Dono, asked the Agasha family about Rishi Kumar, that you have questions about this man, and since I am already acquainted with some of you, they thought that I would be the best person to speak on their behalf.
Did we meet her before?
Which
I
stands to
did, and
reason.
so did James.
At the practice?
She's the musician, yeah.
Okay.
She's the flutist. She's the flauta, remember?
No, I don't.
I love
Like I said,
delicious
I
flautists.
I made a comment
I
last
lost
time
the
I played.
majority of my notes.
You mean
Still call her a
flautas?
flutist.
Yes.
Yeah, just call her a flutist. And I was like, she's a flautas. And
Delicious
like,
flautas.
I love flautas too.
Dip that in some guacamole.
Yeah, delicious.
Also, Corey, you want me to roll for the tea ceremony or save that for a little later?
We're just doing casual.
Are we gonna have a tea ceremony?
Yeah,
We're
I think
already
everybody-
having tea.
I think everybody's
Okay.
just like, let's make this
Yeah,
casual.
just
All right.
tea is
I thought the
good.
tea ceremony was casual because I have like
No.
two different
No,
variations.
no. It's a ceremony. It's formal.
Ah,
It is.
I mean, like I literally have tea ceremony and formal tea ceremony, so
Mm.
Well,
they're two
one
separate
is
techniques
one
That's true.
is
or rituals.
amongst friends, but formal, like having a nice dinner or meeting with friends, versus, oh, you're meeting with your boss.
You know, I'm not exactly 100% sure on all of it.
I don't know.
One's just a more advanced technique. It's more powerful than the other. That's really the only difference.
Well, they're both supposed to chill and relax you, so
Tea Master, I need your most powerful tea ceremony. I'm going into battle, Tea Master.
I could not handle my strongest tea.
My strongest tea.
Everyone knows the strongest tea goes to the tea pet.
Yeah, that's true.
My strongest tea. It's
Samurai
Irish
warrior.
breakfast.
You cannot handle my strongest tea.
English breakfast. Earl Grey deems that you are not worthy of my tea.
Earl Grey
Earl.
will give you heart palpitation, samurai.
Not if you take the decaffeinated version.
Ah!
You seem like the type that needs a bit of chamomile in your life.
Lavender would do you just fine.
Help, I'm drowning in rubus.
Perhaps you would
Okay.
prefer nice healing. Sorry, I'm just throwing out my tea knowledge.
How about chai?
That just means tea.
Yeah.
Yes, I would like to give you
Potion
a
would you
saucer of
like?
tea.
These were just the ones within arm's reach.
We are all teetotalers here.
We have a whole shelf.
Who
that's
in
just
here
tea.
is a coffee drinker?
Huh?
I don't think we have anybody here who's a coffee drinker.
I'm like-
I got an
Coffee
entire
I
case
love
of
the smell of coffee.
Every
cannot
now
stand
and
the
then,
taste.
I'll have
I
an
drink coffee every
Americano.
day. Every morning, I start my morning off with a cup of coffee.
And
Ah.
that's why I'm gonna keep that one to myself.
Keep it in. Inside thought.
Okay.
Inside.
So, she says that, let's get back to this game.
Yeah.
She says that the Tombo Daimyo sent her, that the Agasha family chose her to represent all of them, and that you have questions about Rishi Kumar. Mind you, after some civility, like, oh, how are you? Have you eaten? Or it's, oh, that's a lovely kimono. Oh, your sword is so, all of that stuff.
Yeah.
We can move
Yes,
past
of
it.
course.
We can move past it.
All of the pleasantries are taken
and
care
get
of.
to the actual business.
The 3 layers of courtesy that must be observed between samurai.
Well, James, this is your time to shine.
It's your time to shine.
Yeah, but I'm not the one who had questions about who and what he was.
Well, maybe you should.
Neither am I.
So, what can you tell us about Rishi Kumar and his current predicament?
Rishi Kumar came to Rokugan very young. He was a young boy. And usually, foreigners are not to step foot on Rokugani soil, as per the edict of the emperor. But this boy had, he was in a lot of trouble. He was escaping war. He was a refugee. And he came here through no fault of his own. We are samurai. And we believe in compassion. We believe in honor. And so the dragon beseeched the emperor to make an exception in this boy's case, especially since he was a boy. And he had that permission from the emperor to stay here and live and be part of the dragon clan here in the city of the Rich Frog, where we, the Agasha family, worked with him. And he became very adept at making explosives, like the fireworks. His fireworks were some of the most beautiful in all of Rokugan. He understood what chemicals make different colors in such a more intuitive way than any of us could have ever known, making the celebrations here in the city of the Rich Frog some of the best, some of the most colorful. Of late, he has disappeared. He was agitated. He wanted to escape this city before war came. And he chartered himself a boat, a riverboat, and that boat was taken over by one of the gangs here in the city. And after the attack, that he was not seen again.
The Boseki, I presume.
That is what we surmise, since the Boseki soon after were using explosives.
And are known for having attacked boats.
So, unfortunately, the Boseki's headquarters is somewhere deep within Lion District. And Lion District has... it's the most walled-off district. It's the most restrictive district. Especially in the last year. So, we don't have the access we need. We have had Kitsuki go to Lion District to try and find clues, but have been told politely to leave. Or have lion escorts.
So you weren't able to ascertain exactly where the position of the man is or the holding of the Boseki.
We learned that the Boseki tend to graveyards for some reason.
Intriguing.
We weren't able to engage them there since we couldn't come in force. We would just have like an investigator and an assistant, and whatever lion escort that came with them.
Of course.
And since they used explosives, we were very careful. I wish I could tell you more. I can tell you about his personality. He is a very honorable gentleman. He's a very devoted to his work and very friendly. He's a genial person that tends to make friends easily.
Did he enjoy working for the Mia?
I've never heard him complain about it. That said, he's been here for a long time. He is reaching an elderly age at this point.
Do you feel that it was the Boseki's intention to target him directly, or was there something else at root?
I'm not sure about that. It seems that he was just a casualty of the Boseki's larger plan to stop people from leaving the city during this tumultuous time.
I have a strange question for you. Please bear with me. Is there anyone else other than the Boseki that has a morbid fascination with graves, graveyards, the dead that you're aware of in the city? Who is in charge in the city of the Rich Frog of dealing with such undesirable things such as death? Is there a morgue here? Is there a
Well,
doctor and
there's
things?
the. We all know that. I'm going to say this out of character for Sasha. So there are a few classes of different types of people in Rokugan.
I know that samurai don't touch dead things because that's
right.
a big no-no now. Now I know that much, but I'm wondering who does do that.
So
stuff.
there is the lowest class, which are called the Hinin. Also
Say that
called
again?
the Hinin, I believe they're called.
How do you spell that?
They're
Because I can't.
Hinin or
really
Edda.
pronounce.
Edda. Yeah.
Edda
H-E...
or he.
Yeah, spell it for me because I
Hinin
can't
would
quite.
be H-I-N-I-N.
I think it's
H-E-I-N-I-N.
Yeah.
Hinin.
Henin.
Hinin. Yeah.
Okay.
And then there's Haimin, which are
The peasant class.
the
Okay,
peasant
so
class.
these are the people that.
They're
tend-
like the lowest of the low class.
Okay.
Edda, I think, are even lower than Hinin.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Edda are like, Hinin is like the class, and I believe Edda is what a Hinin is when they're assigned to someone of more important status.
It is H-I-N-I-N. Hinin. Hinin.
Is
Yeah,
H-I-N-I-N?
it's Hinin. Or Burakumin. They don't use Edda anymore. It doesn't look like I see the word Edda here. So Bukakumin, which are called Hamlet people, or Hinin, which are called non-people. And then the peasant class are the Bonge, which is B-O-N-G-E, or Haimin, half people. And then there are the samurai class, which is the Kuge, and the G samurai.
And the Kuge are the only samurai that deal in these sorts of things, or are they? That's just what.
No, the
samurai
Kuge.
class.
The Kuge are the lords.
Oh, okay. I got confused.
The Kuge are like the top of the. They're like the royalty of the.
Okay, so the only words I need to know for this are Hinin and maybe Barakuman.
Yeah.
Okay, for this question specifically. Got it.
So Hinin are the people who deal with the dead. They'd be your grave diggers. They'd be they do those types of jobs.
Right. Okay.
Most samurai don't deal with them unless they are geisha. Geisha are also considered part of that class.
Okay. Well, I have a specific reason for asking if it might help you. Do you want to know what my specific reason is?
Yeah,
Or-
please.
So we remember that I remembered that well, Rancid Yuimachi was some sort of Reaper creature
Right.
from the realm of Miedo.
Shinigami.
I don't Shinigami. And when we talked to the priests, they said that they suspected that a Reaper would not be able to pull off all of this work on their own. We got rid of Rancid Yuimachi, but that still leaves a secondary, potentially unknown person in the city who could be like a higher up in the Boseki ranks. And if we are trying, my whole thought process is that we have to try to get the Boseki to, like, we might want to try to get information or get Rishi Kumar from the Boseki directly. Like, brute forcing this, I'm not sure is going to work. So I'm wondering if the Boseki have that other person who is also a creature from Miedo, and if there's any leads potentially that she might know about any strange happenings, even now that Rancid Yuimachi is gone, or anything that was happening before he got to the city.
So
Because the Boseki lingered around graves and were gravekeepers and had the whole grave motif even before Rancid Yuimachi came into play.
she is very surprised that Rancid Yoimachi would be a otherworldly being.
I'm not bringing that
You're
up
not
to
bringing
her.
that up.
I'm bringing
Okay.
that up to you so that you understand where I'm trying to go with this line of inquiry, because I don't know that Naurin can express it as well as I can.
Okay.
So that you get an idea of where
So
I'm coming from.
She
My
doesn't. Okay. In her district, of course, undertaking is taken care of by Hinin, but also monks would do rites of service
Okay.
for the dearly departed. In fact, the monk at Shinonome at Breakfast Temple does a lot of rite keeping. But the Lion have a temple, a Shinto temple called the Temple of the Grand Fortunes, and it is one of the most prestigious temples in the city. It is to all fortunes. But usually, every graveyard does have a temple to Emma-O nearby. I would just like to say hi to Mark the Sling and Chibi Elemental. Hello, guys.
Welcome to the chat.
Hey, Mart.
And Tarek's character, Kronagi, knows that there was a nearby temple to Emma-O there.
I know about the temple and I know about the hole in the ground.
Yeah, you knew about the temple next to the hideout.
hmm
Yeah.
Yeah. It's also I would like to also point out that it is not common to bury your dead in Rokugan.
Yeah, dead or burned because undead are a thing.
Yeah.
Right. And the unicorn do it though sometimes. Is that right? They bury their dead.
Some of everybody does it sometimes, but it is not often,
Frowned
and
upon?
it's like only in extreme circumstances, or like particular circumstances. Like, oh yeah, the emperor just died, and we want to entomb him in a place where there is like consecrations that will keep him from rising again, kind of thing.
For the non-cremated amongst the unicorn, it's usually exposure to the elements until their bones and then burying that.
Mummifications.
Oh, come on, guys. We all know that just like that episode of Naruto, all of the old emperors will come out of caskets when there's an evil guy ready to put
True.
them onto the world.
And what, then they'll fight against the evil as nothing but bones?
No. It's magic, so they're
They'll
everything
come
will
back
come
fully
back.
dressed.
Yeah,
And
Oh, okay.
they'll be reformed by the magic. I like that episode of Naruto where all of the Hokage.
This is unrelated, but a part of me is wondering if that second creature from Miedo is potentially the sage between the stars. If that's what
that's what I've been wondering.
Now that we have that piece of information, if that's what he could be.
Did he
Hey,
say
we
That
don't
would
know if
mean
it's
if we
another
keep investigating and poking at the book.
non-human creature? Did somebody say that there was another non-human creature out here?
Yes.
Yeah.
The Fox Daimyo insinuated that there might be.
Okay.
He
That's not what I
said-
got from that. I figured it was just
So
somebody
he said
else.
that there's
Anyone
a huge
else.
bureaucracy in Miedo, a hierarchy of spirits that manage the dead,
We were all guessing.
and that there, if he was trying to get power and favor within that hierarchy by sending souls there ahead of schedule, basically, that he probably wouldn't have been able to do that by himself because a Shinigami is not a bureaucrat. They're not like a pencil pusher. So there's probably another spirit in the city that would be working with him in that case, who is someone that knows how to manage that kind of stuff. A squint. There's a squint in the city. We gotta find a
Squint?
ghost squint. A nerd.
What are those blue-faced devils called again?
Blueface?
Yeah, the blue-skinned ones with the horns.
Uh,
Oh,
They tend the line of the waiting.
Mizoku?
That's it.
That's absolutely correct. Mazoku.
Might be one
yes,
of those.
that's the word I was thinking of, or trying to think of.
Mazoku are the bureaucratic demons of the Meido. They look like classical demons would, but they're actually like kindly.
They're actually just
They're
bureaucrats,
pencil
which tells
pushers.
us a lot about life.
It's about bureaucrats.
They're all demons.
Yeah.
So if you ever watched
Well, like not in the Christian way.
No.
if you ever watched Dragon Ball
In the
Z,
celestial bureaucracy way.
the demons that Goku finds in the afterlife, those are
Yeah.
all Mazoku. They come in blue and red.
And the muscly kind and the non-muscly kind.
Can they hide?
Yes,
as-
the
are these-
ones from hell, which became
Hiffle.
Hiffle.
But you got to understand, like even outside of hell, like in Emma-O's palace, when that little nerdy demon was like, "Oh, I love you, martial arts types," he was a Mazoku too.
He was, yeah, even the nerdy ones. That's what I said.
All of them.
Squints?
Both the nerdy ones and the strong ones.
So do we know if these demons can pose as people? Is that a thing that they can?
Mazoku?
Yeah. Or do they look like spooky demon things?
I mean, it's
So
definitely a thing that could happen.
I'll need theology checks for that kind of information. I'll need a
I'll
theology.
theology it up.
Theology 3.
A different game did have one looking like human, but our characters would not know that.
Theology Earth. Theology Earth.
Can I use void?
Yes, I'll say Void too. Void can be.
My
Void's for spirits
character
and
isn't
stuff.
thinking about this, so I'm not gonna roll.
Let's see. I don't use Earth or Void
Ooh, look
enough
at all those
to
question
remember the
marks.
opportunities by default. Someone rolled hidden dice. It's James.
I can see their dice roll. That's fine by me.
Okay, so Void.
I'm just
You know
happy
what?
that this iteration has made it so we can contain dice rolls to a certain portion of the screen. Oh, I guess it doesn't work.
I got 2. Wah.
I had
Okay.
just enough for success.
Okay. So, Kurenagi and Youngso, you both understand that Mazoku don't innately have the power to change their shape. That said, There are many different magics out there, especially in Meido, that can do those types of things. So if this Mizoku had access to those types of magic, perhaps that could be a thing, but not innately. They do not have access to those types of powers just by
That's more like a
being
spirit of
Mizoku.
Sakaku that would do that. The trickery people.
Naren is not sure. She has no idea. She's heard stories of shape-shifting demons and stuff before, so maybe.
I would like to spend my opportunity to choose Air Ring and reduce the TN of my next air check by 1.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I just figure there's plenty of magic out there. Even if they can't do it themselves, it's probably a thing.
Well, and then there's like, are there Mizoku Shugenja that can cast spells, or do they have access to Kiho? But not innately, not by virtue of being a Mizoku can they do that. Not like, a creature of Sakaku could, like a fox spirit could.
Yeah.
Fuck spirits.
Or a Tengu.
A Tengu, yeah. Tengu would be great.
That's it. Are there any other questions for the Agasha who has come all of this way?
All this way.
Do you know of any other situations Rishi Kumar might have been involved in?
Oh, that's a good question.
Situations.
Yes. Any other involvement with individuals in the city or out of the city?
And while he was leaving, where was he tending to go?
So, Rishi Kumar was intending simply to go downriver in order to get to the next city down, which would be, what was it called? What's it called? What's that city called, Tarek?
Which one?
The lion crane city that
Toshirambo.
Toshirambo. He was like, yeah, he was going to go to Toshirambo, and that's what we think. The lion are very secretive, so he wasn't able to go to the mountains. We figured this town would be enough for him. And any other incidents, he was very beloved by a lot of people in this city. While his explosives could be used as weapons, the Rich Frog, the people in the city of the Rich Frog would never try and harm him. But I think that changed recently when the Mia took over. And when the Mia
When the
took
Mia
over,
took over, when the lion took over.
when the Mia took over, after the Mia took over, there was something that was going on with the Ronin family that called themselves the Keru. And they would, the Karu, and they would, there was some sort of internal strife that broke them apart into three different factions. Of course, this was all because the Mia family was bringing them into their fold, and I guess it didn't take. I don't see why they wouldn't want such an honor, but there was a piece of them that didn't want that, and then there became a power struggle between what was going to go on. And that kind of leads us to where we are today. And now I don't know where any of these gangs stand. I know the Keru that are with the Mia family would never ever hurt Rishi Kumar. I'm not sure about the other factions. I know that when they wear polka dots, that they are not to be trusted.
I do have one question, though, if you don't mind my asking. If since Rishi Kumar has been adopted into the Dragon Clan, wouldn't it stand to reason that he would probably go to a more Dragon City than Toshirambo, considering that it's more Lion Crane controlled?
Why would we bring an outsider so far into our sanctum? We are not monsters. This town has everything Rishi Kumar could need, and he was perfectly fine here, and we supported him 100% in his in what he was doing.
Well, I mean, in order to escape from the war, I thought that you might bring him to one of your cities, but that was only an assumption.
I do not believe that the Lion and Crane are at war.
Quite the contrary.
Yeah. Not at war currently.
But I may not be the best bearer of that information, she says, kind of side-eyeing over toward the Agasha.
And considering the Lion and even my clan are not quite welcoming of Gaijin, that's sort of where my thought process landed.
Rokugani prejudices go far and deep. We have abundance here in Rokugan, and we do not wish that abundance to fall into the hands of a person that would abuse them.
Of course.
And while Rishi Kumar is trusted, he has connections to people outside of Rokugan that we have no idea what those connections might be. Even tangentially. And here we are sitting and having tea discussing the ramifications of his capture and what that means for the city.
And perhaps others.
Now, let's say other people want Rishi Kumar. Not for his fireworks, but because of who he is. What would that mean for the city? What would that mean for Rokugan?
A very interesting question you ask, considering he is a man of many skills. And a entrepreneurial eye might see value where others might not. Or danger where others might not.
Or a tactician opportunity.
Is there some sort of check that we could make to speculate as to why the unicorn might want Rishi Kumar, knowing what we know now?
I feel like I don't even need a check to...
Okay, well, good for you. I need some help, which is why I'm asking.
Okay.
Or you can open your mouth and share with the class.
I was going to suggest
not in front of a guest, though, is where I would...
Seeley, I imagine all of us could pick up on the fact that what she just said. He is an expert in explosives. Why would anybody want to pick up someone who is an expert in explosives?
Well, for war, duh.
And then there's also the aspect of what she also just mentioned.
Well, there's a front-loaded obvious answer, which is obviously anyone might want someone who is good at explosives. That's exactly why the Bosek you're using him, right?
Yeah.
He can make them explosives. There are other reasons why. He is obviously a Gaijin. Maybe he knows things about the Gaijin or the unicorn that could also come back to haunt them.
That's where I was trying to go with it.
So there's a bunch of different possibilities there, but I think at this moment it might be speculation.
She
So
just
think any
said
of that
plainly.
for the Ide.
Oh
She
my
just.
goodness.
Can I please finish?
Go ahead, James.
I
She
also have a
just
thing.
said plainly that he still maintains connections outside Rokugan.
There you go.
I can see at least a dozen reasons why both the Ide and my uncle would want just that.
Okay, and my question is, has James told us that
That's my
he
Giri?
is
Yes.
needing to get Rishi Kumar for his family?
Yes,
Okay.
I have. It was 2 sessions ago that I let everybody know that I'm having problems because my family is compromised in some way, and my Giri is to get this man and turn him over to one of 2 people. Either way, I'm failing one of them.
And you told Naurin way longer ago that you were trying to find Rishi Kumar. It was one of the first things we did when we got to the city,
Mm-hmm.
which is why I've been looking into it to help you for a long time.
Yep.
All right, I have made a mistake that Wargiz has pointed out. So
Does Wargis get a void point?
Wargiz, you get a void point. In the red books of Legend of the Five Rings, it talks about Mizoku and never says anything about a shape-changing ability. But in Adventures of
Oh god, are the
Rokugan,
black book's different?
it's because
So
Mizoku are a
this is-
playable race. And it
This
says...
is like the D&D version or something?
Yes, the Dungeons and Dragons version. When traveling in the mortal realm, however, Mizoku are required by various celestial ordinances to take on a mortal guise, meaning their body is effectively human. They maintain one or more startling feature in this form, such as fearsome eyes, usually sharp teeth, imposing eyebrows, or hair that tends to settle in a horn-like pattern. They can temporarily revert to their true form, but doing so takes a toll on their mortal shell. Perhaps more importantly, revealing themselves in front of mortals requires tremendous amounts of paperwork upon their return to the afterlife, so most Mizoku try to avoid it at all costs. So,
That's funny.
Oh, paperwork!
The question is that going to be the canon that you're
Yeah,
gonna tell
because
us?
this is technically a separate game.
It is.
I'm going to say this is not. We're not going to go by this.
Well, it actually still matches with what you said. They are required. Doesn't say they have the innate ability.
Yeah.
They
So
could
that
be
means
required to
somebody
go
higher
to the
up the
office
chain
to
than them
requisition.
forces them into a mortal form.
But also, if they weren't authorized to make the trip, who knows what might happen?
Did the cat eat the
They have to go down to the requisitions office.
I mean,
submit a bunch of
maybe.
paperwork
In triplicate.
and triplicate, get it notarized. Then they have to go over and actually acquire a rare item that they have to use to do a ritual.
And it must not be damaged, otherwise they have to also bring back tax records of receipts.
Yep,
And then the paperwork has to be quintuple stamped.
Plus, I was about
Temporarily.
to say, since it's dealing with another realm, it's not just triplicate. You got to do it in quad.
I wanted to say
And
so
God
badly that I
forbid you want to
always do
keep
it.
a copy for your own records.
I don't know why, but I wanted to say so badly that I always do it in quad.
Tarek, we both read the Celestial Realms book fully, and it never said they had shape-shifting powers in here, did they?
It did not, no.
No.
It did not mention that they had shape-shifting powers. At least not that I can remember.
I know there was another adventure that we ran that was pre-made.
Yeah,
That
Mask of the
had
Oni.
one that was in a mortal form.
The Mask of the Oni, in Mask of the Oni, or not Mask of the
No,
Oni.
it was Wheel of...
I wasn't in Mask of the Oni, but I was
Cost
in
of-
one that had
it,
one.
it was Wheel of
Destiny, Wheel of Judgment.
Wheel of Judgment.
Judgment, yeah.
Wheel of Judgment.
They didn't have... None of them had...
That was we were transformed into
Yeah,
Oni.
we were transformed.
That's right.
Using
But
math.
we were human
using-
souls. We weren't Mizoku.
Yeah, you were using Nimorani to do that.
Yes.
Anyways, okay, that's all settled. We figured out the Mizoku problem.
I mean, not really.
indeed.
It's a problem.
They're required to look like
Those
mortals. They do not
problem.
necessarily have the innate ability to do so.
You found your session title, The Mizoku Problem.
The Mizoku question.
Mizoku problem. Okay, hold on. Sorry about that.
Don't get me sick.
I covered my mouth.
Kind of.
What? I did vampire cough like that. That's
What?
This is the best way. That way I don't cough here and then wipe it all over. Okay. Are there any other questions for the Agasha? I think that's it. I think we're ready to move on, right?
I think so.
I have more, but I don't think they'd be great. I don't know.
Actually,
Like, I don't know if it's
questions?
safe to ask these questions with her because I don't know how well.
She is a
But
Shugenja.
There is one more thing that I want to ask, which is very straightforward, and I want her personal opinion on the matter. And I want to ask this question in a way that doesn't.
Are you into chicks?
Or
Are you
short
single?
Are you into chicks?
Do you mind wearing a wig that makes you look more like Moshi Sora?
What's your opinion on sleeves and removing them?
So let me tell you what I
You
want to know.
How attached are you to your sleeves?
Let me tell you what I want to know, and let you tell me what kind of check it will be to try to weasel this information out of this woman. Her lord, the dragon daimyo in the north of the city, is trying to remain neutral in the conflict, and I want to see if she has any rumors about that information.
That's a good idea.
But I don't want to play like lay it on real thick or like put the pressure on super hard because I don't want her to weasel and like run out of here.
She actually has a canned answer. And I'll just tell you this. There is a canned answer to this that she has, and she doesn't go any further than that. As if she has been trained to talk to you about this specific thing.
The verbal version of a form letter.
You're getting box text.
She definitely was coached. She was coached beforehand, knowing she was going to speak to you tonight, and that this is a subject that she cannot talk about. And here's your form letter here. So yeah, still remames a mystery.
So
A
if
mystery.
we were,
Well, what does she say? Does she
I'll
just
be
say
right
nothing?
back.
Box text.
She says, oh yes, daimyos have to weigh all sorts of considerations, and our daimyo is very much a person who holds on to what he has, his holdings, very carefully. He's a businessman, and like all businessmen, you have to wait and see where the money actually is before you go. And that is that is our Lord in a nutshell.
that might give us more information than they want.
Well, I mean,
to
she's
know.
claiming that he's playing both sides, but if he isn't playing both sides,
No, think about it. What did he have?
diamonds. Oh.
Who is the biggest exporter of diamonds in Rokugan?
I don't fucking know. Do I
The
look like I live in
unicorn.
Rokugan?
The unicorn are the biggest exporters of diamonds in Rokugan.
Oh.
Wait,
Okay.
not
They
the
have
dragon with their
That's why
diamond
the
mine?
lion
Export.
Hold on. That's
Oh.
why the lion wanted their territory originally when they left Rokugan, and they kicked the fucking Kitsune out of the lands because the lands were riddled with diamond mines. And so the lion were like, dibs, these are ours. And then the unicorn came back and were like, fuck you. Those are our diamond mines. Give them back. We didn't know they were there. Now we're back. We want those diamond mines back. And they claimed all the territory. So they have the most diamonds in all of the Rokugan. So if the dragon is like, I need to protect my investment by not pissing off the unicorn who could control the market on diamonds and fuck over my business, but also it's honorable to stand with the lion and the emperor, so I can't really play my hand. Blah blah blah. Blah. That might be lead into.
You're the only person in this party that would have gotten that from that statement.
And
by the way.
there is
Just because
exactly.
I read the weekly economic articles that come out about Rokugan.
Yes!
As far as I'm aware, there's only 2 clans that have any export business at all with Rokugan: the Unicorn and the Mantis.
Yeah.
The Mantis by boat, the Unicorn have the overland route.
Matches, you can't be here. My map is now 3 pixels wide because you zoomed it all the way down.
I'm surprised it let you go that small.
And I'm just joking. I don't know if that's actually the thing, but I'm pissed because I wanted to pump this lady for information and then use a spell to make sure that she never realized that she gave away the information. But apparently they prepared for me. they know my scheming and they've prepared a.
Wow. The zooming in on the map is really good. That tiny boat in the river actually has some pretty interesting detail, and you can tell it's a unicorn ship when you zoom in on it.
Yeah,
because it's got a purple.
Yeah, it has a purple. It has a purple flag on it.
Well, I didn't
So it's
do
a
that on
unicorn
purpose.
boat.
Unicorn boat going into Lion Docks. Whoa.
Or
They're
past
all-
it, at least.
I'll let you in on a secret. I use
This
the
is as
exact
small
same
as mine
boat
goes.
token for all of the boats on the map. So they're all the same color.
They're all unicorn.
Well,
Oh, no,
this
they have
one
the
over
naval
here at
advantage. Travesty.
The one over near the Phoenix Wharf has a red banner and is obviously a Phoenix boat as a result.
Phoenix?
There is a Phoenix Wharf over here. This is canon to the thing. To the city.
So yeah, the Phoenix come back and forth through here all the time. Actually, yeah.
Holy shit, he's
And the
right.
other
That
boat
is a red
at
flag.
the other end near the sun rays also has a red pennant.
This
So this one near the Lion's Dock is the only one with a purple one.
the mouth of this river that the Phoenix Wharf is on is owned by the Centipede clan.
The boat heading south as well out of the city is also a unicorn. So you got 2 unicorn and 2 Phoenix boats on the water.
No idea how you noticed that.
It's the tism.
Yeah, you're right. It is the tism.
It's different angle, different spectrum. It's the attention deficit spectrum
So
instead.
I need y'all to do me a favor. Remind me that I need to break into one of the dragons' homes and then cast Dream Painter on it so I can read their dreams and listen to what their worries are so I
Yeah,
can figure out what the fuck's going on.
You're gonna have to remember that one yourself.
Oh,
Just bring a little bag of
she
sand.
leaves, I do look at Kuranagi and go, I need more information before we go after Rishi Kunar. Would you join me in investigating at a certain China shop tonight?
Is this after the Agasha leaves?
Yes.
Okay. I was like, in front of the Agasha, no.
No. I said after she leaves, I do this.
Are
Okay,
you saying, Tarek? Are you saying that a Shisuro seductress sleeps with people simply so they can go to after they're all tired and they sleep, that she then invades their dreams to find out what's actually going on
and plants more images of her bosom in their brain.
Of course.
They get
I'm coming
addicted.
back.
Yeah.
Good
Just
business.
dream about my honey pot. My nectar is so sweet.
Okay.
That's what a honeypot is. That's what...
Aw,
so,
kitty.
Cat. I will. I'm willing to go help you out with the investigation of the thing.
Linked asymmetrically.
I just want to know if anybody else has any other things they want to ask about Rishi Kumar before she leaves that I might have missed, because I've been trying to think of all the questions that I can, but I think that's basically everything I need.
I have a question, but it's one that hindsight 10 out of 10 I should have asked the dragonfly lady, Lady Tonbo or whatever her name is, because if the dragon want this guy back so badly, we should have asked them what resources they would be willing to.
Oh yeah, she'll definitely say what they'll give for the return of Rishi Kumar.
I'm not just
She
talking.
said We did ask her, remember, and she said we'd
'Cause-
hope that you would do it freely as
No,
like.
no. Can I finish?
Okay, sorry.
I am not asking for payment. I'm asking for their assistance because
Oh.
we cannot walk freely into Lionland.
Yes, that is true.
That's what I'm wondering about. I don't care about being paid. I'm wondering if they are willing to, I'm wondering if they would be willing, if the Dragonfly would be willing to marshal any resources to help us get into Lion District again.
That is
That's
a
what
really
I'm
good
wondering.
question.
I don't know if she can answer that question, though. I don't think she's authorized to, but maybe she can take a message for Lady Tonbo.
She thinks about that for a second, and she says, you want to go find Rishi Kumar inside Lion District. I think that we can help you with that.
That's what-
Don't take this as a word of honor at this point, but I will speak to the Kitsky family of investigators and courtiers, and they can probably help with that situation. This actually sounds like a very good idea, and I am confident that we will get positive results from such a deal.
Wonderful. Thank you. We appreciate your efforts.
Yeah, that is a great idea. That's a wonderful
That is
idea.
a fantastic idea.
Fantastic.
Yes.
Okay. All right. She leaves James and Tarek's character collude to go do spy stuff. Anybody else? I have cat hair.
Oh.
You
Yeah,
look
even
like
me
a
right
goldfish
here, I
trying
can
to eat
see
its
it.
food for a moment.
Excuse me. Anybody else have business before we go to James and Tarek and their spy stuff?
I can't really think of anything for Daisuke to do at this point.
All right. Fat Corn. Hello, Fat Corn. The dragon owns Kay's Jewelers. Yes, they do. Every kiss begins with dragons. The lion live among the I don't know that word. The thorns. Best wear good shoes. So says the Fat Corn. Do you know that word? How do you pronounce that word?
We can't see
What is
it.
it?
You haven't typed it in.
It is, and I'll write the word next to it to give it more context.
Oh,
Acacia.
Acacia thorn? Acacia trees.
Oh, acacia.
acacia.
In my
They're hollow and ants live inside of them.
They are also native to savannas.
I
The
have
lion
not
have some
encountered that
savannas in their
word.
territory.
Not encountered that word in in all the decades of my life.
And
I've
it's
learned
kind of an
something today.
orangish wood if Minecraft is to be believed.
That's so sweet.
It's a thorny tree. Yes.
It is a horny tree, yes.
Okay. Is there anything that your characters are doing to prepare for your spy raid on the shop?
Going to leave the armor behind for this, so it's
Or
just
at least
making sure I have my mask with me to
lacquered
put on
armor.
before we actually enter the premises and things like that.
You
I
gonna
am
go
wearing like
you
field
gonna-
armor.
You gonna go as the reverse gendered?
Yeah, I think I will.
Tarek, how about you?
I will make myself look like a random person. Or you know what? We're trying to get into a shop in the middle of the night where guards will be. Oh, in Dragon District, though, right?
Maybe.
Dragon
So,
District.
so having a Seppin guardsman there probably wouldn't be as helpful. So maybe I want to look like a dragon peasant.
Did James tell us I don't know if Ida Youngso told us in character that the last time he went there, they got really pissed off that
He did
brought
not. No.
A non-unicorn there, specifically a non.
I did mention to Kuranagi specifically, but not the rest of the group, that the last time I went to the China shop, I made a mistake and another unicorn followed me, and now I'm waiting to get new drop point.
So maybe you want to be either an Ide or someone. I don't. Otherwise, I'm not sure if there's any point. In
So
disguising
here's
yourself.
what I'm going to say on the disguise. I am not going to make you roll for disguise unless you are caught somehow, and then we will make disguise
I
rolls
was
then.
going to use Mask of the Wind to just instantly disguise myself.
That only works for a certain amount of time.
It for a number of scenes.
Okay, well then you can make that roll then right now to see how long
I have
it
to spend
lasts.
2 opportunities to make that last for multiple scenes, though.
Yep, you will need the opportunities.
So I'll spend a void. You know what?
There's some opportunities.
That's a
and
pretty
there's
roll.
some successes. You need at least 3 successes.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah,
Okay.
I know.
Well, it'll
Wait,
last me a scene.
didn't you use void to roll an extra die or get an extra?
I didn't. I chose not to do the void because it was too much. Because I only have 1 void left, and
No, I said, didn't you use a void opportunity to increase an error roll later on?
to decrease the
You
TN by
sure
1. Yes,
did
that's true.
decrease
So I
the
could have kept
TN
2.
by
I could have kept
1.
2 opportunity.
Yes.
You could have, yeah.
So we
So
can do
then-
that. We can say that's how you
Swap
did the roll.
a
instead.
success for an opportunity.
Perfect. Then yeah, because I did have 2 opportunity without strife,
Remember your bonuses.
Yeah, and you would still
It'll last
won't
me
be
for
able
2
to take that
seconds.
exploder because your bond with me would remove that strife anyway.
it'll last for 2 scenes, and I will just be a woman. I'll be a
Peasant woman.
peasant woman in
Are you gonna be pregnant again?
in
Like my
E-Day
game?
clothing. If I could. It depends.
Tarek
I'll
gave me
roll
an
with it.
Oscar-worthy performance of being a pregnant woman in one of my sessions last week. And too much. It's too much.
I'm a method actor, so
You got pregnant?
We all get pregnant at some point in time.
yeah. I am pregged myself, and then we were gone.
Method act.
Last time I was pregnant, I dipped my pickle in vanilla ice cream. It was pretty good.
Yeah, it feels really good.
I heard that pregnant women like pickles.
And ice cream together.
Okay.
My mom just ate a lot of cottage cheese.
Wow.
Mine ate a lot of crab and lobster. She was working at a Red Lobster while she was pregnant with me.
Aw. Well, yeah. So
Matt-
it's where she could get food.
Matt, would you like to join us and be pregnant too?
Do it. Do it. Okay.
I'm now
well,
double
at least that was
pregnant.
funny.
How about
Well played,
for a
Matt.
while.
crackers? Because it's all you can keep down.
And you know what? Let me stop you right there. I'm gonna double up and give you twins.
Whoa.
Oh no.
So
You should have gone for draw 4 and
Wait,
went all
so-
the way for
Oh,
quadruplet.
I can do that too.
Wait, you're
Why don't we just get a little wild
are
then?
you the one providing for all of them? Because
Are you the parent? Are you the father?
Because now
Oh,
there's
I'm not
going to
gonna
be
be the
paternity
dad.
tests on you,
I'm
Matt.
just gonna be the dust in the wind.
I don't know. He's
You're the fairy godmother.
Okay, so you're saying that you're a deadbeat then?
Matt.
I don't know
You're the
what's
fairy
going on
godmother.
here at all.
You're making me
Okay,
quadruple pregnant,
let
and
me-
you're not going to take care of any of
Let
my
me
children.
let me explain it to Crystal in the most simplest terms possible. Matt is filling me with babies.
No, every one of you.
I'm Ace. I'm not involved. Because there's a particular act that needs to happen that I won't be in.
I'm sorry. I cast birth control on you. No one's filling me with you.
And I'll do this.
To take
I
my
have
birth
magic
control? Are you
powers.
gonna take my birth control? That gives men breasts, you know. You want
Then
breasts?
you
I'm not
can
gonna
be the
take it.
wet mother of all of your children.
There you go. Be the wet nurse.
All right.
Anyway,
I'm gonna be pooping out a lot of babies tonight.
Peeing them out,
Okay,
remember?
off y'all go to Mao's China Shop. All right,
remember.
this is
I'll be
in
honest, I
the
didn't even
high
have the
scale
opportunity
area.
in this like stream.
You
to
mean
use my
high
Uno cards.
class?
I got it strictly for you guys.
So this is in the high class area of the Dragon District market area that ends at the House of the Holy Orin.
Oirin?
It's a hard word. And
At least he's not saying Orion.
yes,
Or going full British. Oi, Ran!
oi.
You forgot your tea in
This
there.
place is so posh.
So this place is posh.
I know it is.
There are guards walking the streets at night. There are Mia guards, and there are some dragon guards. And I am going to let you guys choose. So I'm sure you're going to case the area. Is that something that you want to do?
Yes.
Okay. So you notice sometimes there are Mia guards, sometimes there are dragon guards. You can try to stealth your way to the shop during either one of those guards' shifts. So it depends on which guards you want to try to bamboozle.
Or
Oh,
which
boy.
birds you think you might be
Mia
able
or
to,
dragon?
I think
or
the
which birds
dragon
you
would
think
be
you might be
better
able to
choice.
talk to
I-
if you
Yeah,
do get
you
caught.
can
feel like-
you can talk to them, you can try and stealth past them, you can try and bribe them. I don't care. There are
I
some
think
patrol people.
I think the Mia guards are probably better for us to choose. And there is a reason for that.
If you get caught, you can maybe talk your way out of it.
No.
Well, I was thinking that.
I think they're less likely to let you out of the situation if you get caught because they're Imperial guards.
Yeah, but we're also guests of the Mia family right now.
True, but that would
But
just bring
they're
shame on us and
disguised.
the
True.
So, my thought process is the dragon have something called a kitsuki, and
Ah.
the Shoshuro are trained to avoid kitsuki at all costs.
Oh.
Because they will figure your bullshit out, and they
The
will
fuck is a
not be
kitsuki?
happy. Kitsuki are investigators that are
detectors?
trained
Oh yeah.
to do all sorts of anti-ninja maneuvers.
Yeah, the one the lady said she was gonna hit up for us.
Kuranagi does not want any part of that.
Doesn't want that smoke.
Yeah, I don't want that smoke. That smoke is a bit too much smoke. That's my suggestion, just my suggestion. And it may not be that they have Kitsuki investigators at all as guardsmen. They might just have regular ass like peasants who are walking around being guardsmen, or
well,
like low
My
level samurai.
logic for saying I thought dragon would be better, or to try to get past, is it's their territory and it's deep in a posh area, so they aren't going to be quite as observant because they feel secure already. The Mia ones, on the other hand, are going to be wanting to do a good job because it's not their territory. And are more likely to be alert.
So you two got to figure this out. I'm not going to say anything about it unless you want to make some rolls.
I'd like to make a roll to case the joint during one of their shifts to see how good a job they're doing.
Sure.
Maybe one of them has visible weaknesses.
That is absolutely fair, and I fully agree with that plan.
You can make a fire. I'm going to say you could, it's going to be like a labor, or it's
Skullduggery?
Skullduggery probably would work for casing a
Not
joint.
water survey? If
Survey,
you're
yeah, it's
lucky.
water. You're right, it's water.
Okay.
Survey is water. It's water. Let me open up my little skill box here. Skills. It is probably a trade skill.
Could also
So-
be air for analyze.
Yeah, or air. Analyzing the guard movements or surveying the guard's movements. Makes sense to me.
survey.
Labor works here. It's not skullduggery.
Even though that's for scouting?
Hold on. Organizing a group of thieves for a job, tracking someone through a city, knowing the right bribes to secure. No, it's not that. It's like shadowing somebody.
So fitness?
So
Tracking someone through a city could be this, though, right? You're tracking
Yeah.
guard movements through a city.
but I'm looking at labor, and it's here organizing the work of others on a project, covering over
I have a
flaws in one's
suggestion.
work.
Tactics?
Like, yeah, labor is like, oh, I understand how the guards are working and what is going on. I guess it gives two different kinds of information.
Yeah, sentiment would also probably be something just for what's their attitude.
Yeah,
Are they
sentiment would work
relaxed
for
like I'm
their
theorizing,
attitude, yeah.
or are they more alert? Like,
So- I guess different
What about
skills would
tactics?
give you different information.
No tactics? I cry.
well, how about Kuranagi does one, I do a different one, and I'll let you pick which one you're doing.
Would tactics work?
No, tactics wouldn't work. I don't think so.
Okay.
Why
Tactics.
not? That seems like it's what
Executing
exactly
a
what it's
counterattack,
for.
repositioning swiftly.
Seems like it's sentiment and labor as the two lead ones. So
Yeah, air tactics, discerning weakness in an enemy's defenses and target of interest. I guess so.
I think air tactics is
Did
what.
you not hear me when I said it? Because you only reacted when Tarek finally repeated it. I said it 3 times.
I'm listening to the players that are in the seed.
plus also Corey's sick. He doesn't have as much attention span to spare.
Yeah, I stole it straight up from Sasha.
Rude.
So because I thought it kind of makes sense to see what their defenses are. So what's the TN?
2.
Okay. Okay, so I'll do tactics air. What do you want to do?
I think I'll go with the one he was pushing so much, labor with water. Survey.
Fair enough. I have a couple more questions, which is I have keen hearing. Will that help me at all?
Sure.
Subtle observer for me.
Yeah, that'll help too. Yeah, 100%.
Perfect. All right. Okay.
Reroll up to 2 dice. Okay, that's specifically what that one does for me. And labor, water. Go. Well, okay. Right. Drag that into reroll. Drag that into reroll.
Should I because I am paranoid, and it says whenever you're performing a check to identify danger in your environment, you gain 3 strife. I'm assuming that would trigger this.
No,
Because
there's no
I'm-
danger right now.
This isn't
Okay.
identifying danger in the environment. Okay.
Since this
Wanted
is
to
my
hear.
first time that I can remember for a while at least, having to do reroll, it's drag the 2 I'm doing that to reroll and then hit the reroll in the box.
Yeah, don't
Don't hit finalize.
don't even hit the thing to roll your explosives.
Oh, I don't have any explosives. That's
Okay.
right now.
So yeah, the first thing you do is you do the rerolls, then you do explosives, then you do the final stuff. Yeah.
Well, I dragged them into the box and I'm clicking the little spinny thingy in the box and it's not doing it.
Oh yeah, you finalize the step. Each step needs to be
Okay.
finalized. Yeah. There you go.
Ah, that's much better. And we'll keep one with opportunity and the 2 that I just got that don't have that to. Yeah, that's fine. 1 opportunity
All right.
So I got a bonus success if that gives me anything extra.
So, Kurnagi, you know that these guard shifts, they come about pretty regularly. And it's Dragon and then Mia, and then Dragon and then Mia. And while there are points in time in which the streets are clear of guards, it's not for long, not in any meaningful way to do something. Like, you're pretty sure you couldn't pick a lock in the time that a new guard comes up. Though you could have a small conversation, you could run across the street into shadows. There's a lot of stuff you can do during that time, but
It's like 10
anything,
to 30 seconds max.
but anything that requires like a long period of time to do or an involved thing, probably not. That said, there are a lot of places where you're sure that the guards can't see, and that there's, like, watching them, you're like, oh yeah, they are just doing the barest cursory glances of everything to make sure that the street is okay. So they're looking for like non-professional. They're probably looking for like Keru thugs that are doing bad stuff. As for Youngso, you notice that that it seems like the Dragon and the Mia guards work together. You notice that they are very punctual. You notice that they have bells that they can use. And what else? They're pretty bundled up. They look pretty warm in what they're using. They got paper lanterns. Their lanterns seem to be full. You were like, there's got to be a guard station nearby where they're getting fed, they can warm up, and that they can replenish any supplies that they need. This is different from other places in this marketplace that you've been. In other places in this marketplace that you have been, that you remember, Keru thugs kind of walked the streets more than the guards did. That sort of thing. This, because it is a posh area, seems to have a different vibe to it. And both of you notice at the House of the Oiran, there are permanent guards that are neither Mia nor Dragon.
Okay.
Yeah, so probably their own people that they hire.
Mm-hmm.
So there is a ton of vigilant people here who are going to be very professional about what they're doing.
Which means absolute quiet.
But are also looking more for degeneracy and like carry thugs than they are expecting a professional like
Ninja.
Yeah, like if we can get
Burglar?
behind the China shop, we should be okay there. It's on the main street that they're mostly patrolling. They're not going through the alleyways and such.
So, I am very confident that I can get inside of this place.
Of
I
course
am less
you are.
confident. I am less confident that you can get inside of this place. Just a little bit, because it's going to take multiple checks from you to get through this without them seeing you.
Would you like me to describe this place?
Yes.
This China house is not part of the regular row houses that line most marketplaces. It is kind of its own little building. It has slatted windows that are closed. The big storefront that comes down, that's also closed. It's got a closed door. The roof is not
On fire.
it is
That's
slanted.
what I was thinking.
It's got those little like stones on. Well, you don't even know. It's covered in snow. It's covered in
Okay.
snow except
It's a
for
snowy
one
roof,
except
which is
for
also a
one
problem.
except for one spot which seems to be for like the fire flute, but that is closed up as well.
It's a problem that there's snow on the top because any movement on there could dislodge snow and be obvious. And you'll leave prints, right? Even if you don't dislodge snow.
Yeah, footprints.
The slatted windows are probably our best attempted entry. However, people will notice the noise coming out of it.
If there's one in behind it, that would make it a lot easier to get in.
Oh, most of the businesses on the street are also closed. About half a block down, there is a awning that is open with lanterns. It looks to be some sort of food vendor that is still open at this. Probably, what time did you want to go out here? After everything's closed, right? So
Yes.
we're gonna say it is 11 o'clock.
So it's full dark.
Well, Tarek's character can see in the dark.
I know.
So there is a food vendor that is open down there.
Which could be a way to distract or bribe a guard by just leaving some money on the ground. Direction.
Money on a fishing
Ooh,
line.
money. Hey, look, food.
Piece of candy.
So that's a possibility, but I think just simply getting over there and getting behind the building is our best bet at the moment.
Sake and
Is
ramen.
there, how you said he said it's like away from a bunch of other buildings. So getting even into the
It's
back,
not-
you're still in the open.
It's not away from other buildings. It is a separate building. So there are alleyways around it.
Which the guards aren't going to be patrolling the alleyways other than to look in them as they go past. So if we get behind it, they won't see us.
So otherwise, most of the places, not all of them, but most of the places in this merchants area are row buildings, which means they're all kind of attached to each other.
Strip mall.
And if you can get into one, you pretty much have easy access to the rest through interior walls.
Okay, then
You
if
wanna
that's
go
the
through
case,
the walls?
let's
Sure.
go after that back entrance.
Time it for when there's that window where we can cross the street without any guards noticing and just go then.
Okay. You.
I to get across the street, if I can go from one alleyway, or patch of darkness, I can just kind of mud skip my way there by
Sure.
teleporting.
There's no resource for that. It's just a roll, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Make your roll in case you gain strife.
And I'm just timing it.
Sure. So you're going to make a skullduggery roll to stealth your way over there. But I'm going to make it... It's going to be really easy. It's going to be a TN1 for you. Because you know what the
Okay.
timing is already. But just in
And-
case you just like totally boff it.
And since I'm doing this based on timing, I think either water or air is the best choice. So, because survey to know the moment and
Yeah. both of
or
those will
analyze the moment. So I'm going to go with survey with water since I was already on water to begin with.
work. You want to turn off private roll so people can see your rolls? You don't have to.
I am going to spend my 2 opportunity to increase the TN of any scheme checks targeting me by 2.
Okay.
So if anybody's trying to spot me doing this, it's much harder.
All right. Both of you get across safely. You
Yep,
are.
and I will. One, my bond removes that strife that I would have gained from this,
Yeah, you don't.
and I
need
will use
nearly
the
that
other
many
one since I'm on water to
opportunity-
remove 2 more strife.
successes.
So this is how I'm getting a lot of strife gone. Observing the guards, I relaxed. I crossed the street, I relaxed more. All right, so the back of the building, is there any back doors or
There
back
is
windows?
a back door. There is a back door, and there is a tiny door.
A tiny door.
Yeah, it's about like a foot up and like half a foot across.
So it's
Like a cat
it's a
door
cat flap.
or a dog door?
Exactly. Or it could
Is
be
it big enough? Is it big enough for Bobo to get through?
No, it's a little too small for that. It's
It's a little too
Bobo's
small for
about
you to
2
Bobo's
feet
a
tall.
Shiba Inu, right?
huh?
He's a Shiba Inu, right?
No, he's not. He's a different
Oh
kind of
no, he's a
Akita.
Japanese Spitz.
dog. He's a Japanese Spitz. That's exactly what he is. He's a Japanese
Okay,
Spitz.
let's get in here. I have tools for this if needed, but I imagine that the door is probably
smaller.
not super like locked or something.
Hmm?
I don't know if the door is seriously locked or something, but I imagine it's not super difficult to get the door open and get inside.
There is a lock on the door, yes.
Okay, I have open and closing tools that is designed to help open and close doors. So,
All right.
you need me to make a skullduggery check to open the door?
Skullduggery, yeah, it's going to be TN4.
I'll
Because
give
locks aren't supposed to
assistance.
be getting into. It's supposed to be really, really hard.
Yeah,
to
that's the
open a lock.
point.
It's-
I'll give assistance by holding things steady and hands on door to muffle sounds and things like that as assistance.
Could have been a
Basically
Japanese
whatever
swallow.
or-
Ha ha ha.
Whatever Kuranagi tells me I need to do to help, that's what I'm doing.
Just be quiet and watch a master at work. Achoo! I'm just playing.
Matches is watching
A
like
Jew?
every
Where?
little cursor that moves across my screen.
Yep, he tried to do it on my screen too.
Okay, I think that is unlocked, and I will spend an opportunity to make it subtle.
Okay, excellent. Good thing, because you opened the door, and there is a sleeping cat inside, so that opportunity really mattered.
Look over at Ide.
So now you have another problem. Remember I said there was a cat door? Remember? Okay, guys, we're going to end it there. With you guys open the door to the china shop, and there's a cat.
A cat.
I'm looking for a cat. Everybody get 2 XP.
Terrible feeling that I'm gonna have to kill a cat next episode.
No. You just run off to that merchant and get some fish, and we feed the cat.
And what's the cat gonna do?
Tarek is being stalked by a cat
Yeah,
right
exactly.
now.
He is being stalked by a
It's
cat.
really evil.
It's going to tell all my secrets and learn my soul and try to eat
But
me.
this cat does not look like it's
Not the same cat.
it does
No,
not
it
look
is-
it looks more like an orange monster, yeah.
An orange
My
monster,
kitty
huh?
here has defended my home.
A cuddle monster?
He is a cuddle monster, but he has also defended my home. There was
Then I have to
somebody I
throw my-
invited over who was a jerk. He proved to be a jerk when he didn't like my cat. My cat didn't like him. And Leo jumped from the table and attacked the guy in the face. And I went, okay, you're out of here.
I
I'm
hope.
gonna have to get my my doll out, my doll puppet that can punch, and start punching the cat with the doll,
Yeah.
chase it out.
Boop, 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 boop.
Yeah, exactly.
I hope they don't skin the cat, Fat Corn. But we'll see next time on Legend of the Five Rings Shadow Empire. So, from James, Tarek, Crystal, Sasha, and Matt, my name is Corey. Go roll some dice.